Okay, that's going to be the big story that's going to take place tomorrow. Swearing in of Uddhav Thackeray, first member of the Thackeray family to become the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. But there's big breaking news that's coming in at the moment linked to Uddhav Thackeray's swearing in ceremony. We're now being told that there is a cloud over portfolios, but even more importantly, Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi, Kejriwal, Mamta, none of them confirming, all of them could skip the swearing in ceremony. Stalin is the only big name who's confirmed to attend. Arvind Kejriwal, Mamta Banerjee, still a question mark. Congress, NCP, meanwhile, both want the speaker's post. And we are now also being told that Aaditya Thackeray may take a special chartered flight to Delhi to personally invite Sonia Gandhi for the swearing in.
उद्धव जी क्या डिसाइड हुआ सारी बातें तय हुई है अब कोई चिंता की बात नहीं है.
Okay, so Uddhav Thackeray claiming after that meeting that the deal is done. We are being told that the portfolio distribution has been decided upon, not the portfolio but the number of ministerships each party will get. But let's turn to our correspondents for that big breaking news. Maushmi Singh, Sahil Joshi joining us. Maushmi, you are getting us important information that we are being told that last-minute efforts are now being made by the Shiv Sena to persuade Sonia Gandhi at least to attend. Otherwise, the Congress will only be represented by state-level leaders and the likes of Ahmed Patel and Mallikarjun Kharge. Am I correct that Aaditya Thackeray may be flying into Delhi to invite Sonia Gandhi? Is that a possibility?
Absolutely, Rajdeep. We have learned from our sources in the Congress that there was a meeting fixed with Sonia Gandhi between Aaditya Thackeray and Sonia Gandhi at 8:30 p.m. But that has been delayed because there is a delay in the flight, and we are told now that meeting is slotted at about 9:15. Remember, when we spoke to Sonia Gandhi's office earlier in the day, there was no clue whether anybody would be coming to give that invite in person. So this last moment program has been made in an attempt by the Shiv Sena to in fact persuade Sonia Gandhi to mark her attendance in a very symbolic and historic meeting. We do believe that we've been told this meeting is supposed to happen at about 9:15.
Okay, so therefore that's one part of it. It appears that a last-minute attempt is being made to get Sonia Gandhi to come for that for the oath-taking ceremony. Let's turn to the other part of the problem. The other graphics that we want to show you is the power-sharing formula. Now, we are being told, Sahil Joshi, that the deal is done. Now, that deal is done in terms of number of portfolios. We are told that the Shiv Sena will have 16, including the Chief Minister, NCP will have 14, including Deputy Chief Minister, and the Congress will have 12, including the post of Speaker. Is that a done deal, Sahil Joshi, or is that still up in the air?
I don't think so. Any deal has been done yet, and that is the reason why what I'm hearing from my sources there in the meeting, that right now it is decided that let's get over with the swearing-in ceremony tomorrow, and 2 people from each party, which was the original formula by Sharad Pawar, which was offered yesterday, that, rather than getting into the meetings and delaying the swearing-in ceremony, let's go ahead with the 2 members each from every party. Let's take oath like that, and then let's sit together and finalize the deal about the portfolio distribution as well as the speaker's post. So what I'm hearing at this point of time, that rather than 5 each, now they have gone back to the 2 each from every party. So so tomorrow what we'll see is that 2 members from Shiv Sena, 2 from NCP and 2 from Congress will take oath tomorrow, and rest of the swearing in, expansion of the cabinet may happen in some later date. That will give them time, a breathing time, to at least sit back together and discuss about issues like speaker or the portfolio distribution. Sena wanted that their 5 people should be taking oath, but if they go ahead with that, then of course they should have some kind of a proper deal to go ahead with the 15 ministers taking swearing in. But that has not happened. If you remember, the Congress and NCP had a... Yes, Rajdeep.
So what you're saying is that you're saying as of now, the portfolio distribution not agreed upon. As a result, they've decided to have a very small swearing-in ceremony in terms of the number of ministers. It will be 2 each is what you're gathering. ahead of that swearing in which takes place tomorrow. And Maushmi Singh is now telling us that an attempt is being made to convince Sonia Gandhi at least to attend as the leader of the Congress party. Sahil Joshi, Maushmi Singh, thanks very much for joining us, providing us with all those details. Now, I can tell you that meanwhile, away from the portfolios and the meetings that are going on, preparations are all in full swing for Uddhav Thackeray's oath-taking ceremony on Thursday. That event is to take place at Mumbai Shivaji Park, known as the birthplace of the Shiv Sena in 1966. We are told over 1 lakh people are expected to be part of what is going to be a historic event for the Sena. The first time a member of the Thackeray family will be the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. It's our ground report.
Maharashtra is set to witness history. After 20 years, the state is going to have another Chief Minister from the Shiv Sena. And that too, a Thackeray. Sena Chief Uddhav Thackeray will take oath at Mumbai's iconic Shivaji Park at 6:40 p.m. on Thursday.
In the visuals, you can see contractors are over here. The work has been assigned. The senior Mumbai police officials were also present. You can see the security guards scanning over here at this side over here. These are the special crime branch officials. They are scanning everything. Along with it, senior BMC officials are also present. So right now, a proper layout has been finalized.
In picking Shivaji Park as the venue for the oath ceremony, the Shiv Sena has made an emotional choice. It was here the party was founded by Balasaheb Thackeray in 1966. And where the Thackerays made their annual Vijay Dashmi speech to their cadres.
हेलिकॉप्टर मध्ये बसून वरतून दाखव कुठूनही दाखव पण तुम्ही मात्र कमोडवर बसून काही दाखवू नका.
The Sena is expecting nearly 1 lakh people to attend the ceremony. 70,000 chairs and 20 LED screens have been arranged. A huge 6,000 square feet stage is being built. It will have space for nearly 100 VVIPs.
राष्ट्रवादी कांग्रेस और सेना के सारे जो पदाधिकारी कार्यकर्ता उनकी मांग थी कि ये पार्टी का नेतृत्व उद्धव साहब करे. पूरी महाराष्ट्र की जो जनता है उनका दिल में यही था कि उद्धव साहब ये जो विकास आघाड़ी है उसका नेतृत्व करे.
और बाला साहब ठाकरे का सपना था कि इस महाराष्ट्र का मुख्यमंत्री शिवसैनिक बने और आज हमारे लिए दसरा दीपावली से ज्यादा बड़ा दिन है क्योंकि हमारे पक्ष प्रमुख उद्धव साहब ठाकरे घराने का एक आदमी महाराष्ट्र का मुख्यमंत्री बनने वाला है.
Key ministers from the three alliance partners, Sena, NCP and Congress, will be taking oath with Uddhav on Thursday.
If all good minds with the right intentions truly want to serve the state and the people, I don't think there need to be any issues. You have to put your agenda right.
There won't be any sort of differences amongst us because we will all have all a common minimum program which has been commonly agreed to by all of us.
Uddhav Thackeray will be running a coalition of contradictions. It will be a tightrope walk for the Sena chief from here on. With Saurabh Bhaktania, Kamlesh Sitar and Ashok Singhal. In Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today.
So it's not going to be an easy ride for Uddhav Thackeray. And as we talk about that, just take a look at the BJP itself. While that is the challenge of the Maha Agadhi, the BJP's challenge is this. In state elections, the BJP, this is state elections, the BJP dominated India till December 2017. But we are seeing that their footprint is beginning to shrink from about 71% of the landmass down to 40% purely in terms of state elections. The non-BJP ruled states, the Congress ruled states are increasing their footprint, particularly in that heartland from Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan. Some of the big questions I'm going to raise at the moment. Has the opposition actually got a new lease of life with what has happened in Maharashtra? Is it fair to say that Modi and Shah no longer look invincible? Is the Maharashtra model going to be replicated across India? These are some of the questions we'll raise tonight. I'm joined by special guests. Nalin Kohli is the spokesperson of the BJP. Atul Anjan, Secretary CPI. Mahesh Tapse is the spokesperson of the NCP. Sudhindra Kulkarni is a veteran political observer and someone who's been associated with the BJP in the past. Pawan Kheda is a spokesperson of the Congress who will also join us. Thank you all very much for joining us. But let's look at what has happened in the last 24 hours alone. Nalin Kohli, am I right in showing that graphic to show that the BJP's footprint in state elections or in states it controls has almost gone down by about 30 to 40% in the last 2 years? To that extent, has what's happened in Maharashtra been a big blow to your party?
On the other hand, it is equally important not to lose sight of the fact that the BJP in those last 2 years has come back at the center with a renewed and an even greater mandate. So I think, Rajdeep, and with humility I would say that, please bear in mind that TV discussions can be instantaneous, but politics is far more long-lasting, and these kind of hasty conclusions, at least in my limited political life of 17, 18 years or 30 years of following it, I've not found anything to happen immediately. It's too early because your report itself, and it's not a criticism of you, I'm just merely saying that even if you look at the developments reported in your show, at the moment, whether it's been ironed out, whether every leader that you named would attend this, the general unease that is there because of the known position of the Shiv Sena and the Congress and other parties. So these are major factors. Let us see how it does. For now, I think they are picking up the mantle of wanting to form a government. Their only priority should be serving the people of Maharashtra. And as far as their growth and their potential to challenge the BJP as a combine, I don't think the first A has been written in the alphabet yet till we see them functioning. Opposition parties are entitled to want to come together and oppose the BJP. It only reaffirms and confirms that we are the dominant political force, and certainly the party will continue to keep working to be that, to serve the people better, because the agenda for power can't be only for power alone. It has to be for a reason. And that we believe in Prime Minister Modi's slogan of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas. That's our agenda. Let's see what their agenda is.
Let's see what their agenda is. You know, Mahesh Tapse, you're the spokesperson of the NCP. It's all very well to have this grand swearing in tomorrow, but you still haven't been able to come to terms with portfolios. We still don't have any clue whether Ajit Pawar is coming back again as Deputy Chief Minister, as some reports are suggesting. We still don't know which leaders of the other parties will actually come to this swearing in. Many of them don't want to be associated with the Thackeray's even today. So while you have managed to defeat the BJP in this power game, picture abhi baki hai. Would you agree or not?
Good evening, Rajdeep. I would agree to certain points like which you just mentioned, but what is the most important point over here that Shiv Sena, the Congress and the NCP have come together. It's barely 72 hours after the Supreme Court verdict, and here we are already swearing in our Chief Minister of the Maha Agadhi Govt. So yes, there are nitty-gritties being worked out. Who becomes a minister or who becomes the deputy chief minister is not important. What roadmap we are going to give for the people of Maharashtra, how we are going to save the farmers of Maharashtra.
But I don't sense that. All I am told in the meetings is who will get what portfolio. Mr. Tapse, I don't sense that. What we are hearing is everyone is scrambling for all the wet portfolios, the so-called ATM portfolios, PWD, rural development, irrigation, urban development. The battle has already begun. The Malaidar portfolios.
We are not for those Malaidar portfolios that are being discussed. We are discussing on how to take Maharashtra on the roadmap towards growth. So this is the first agenda that we have on our mind. Yes, nitty-gritties are being worked out. Portfolios will have to be shared. Who's going to be the speaker? Which party is going to have which portfolio? All those things are being definitely worked out. But that is not the prime importance as of now. The first thing is there to give a stable government to the people.
Okay, so you're saying, these are only small nitty-gritties that have to be handled. Okay.
Judgment. We are already on way to have the.
You're claiming these are small
They are small
nitty-gritties, but
nitty-gritties, so
Atul,
I don't think they are
Atul
really
Anjan,
of a concern as of
Okay,
now.
Atul
And I
Anjan-
don't think they'll be in the future also.
okay, look at what is happening even on day one. Apparently, the Maha Agadhi wanted to invite a number of opposition leaders, like last year when Kumaraswamy formed a government in Karnataka, virtually every opposition leader was there. This time, many of them have been invited but are refusing as of now to commit to attending the function. Arvind Kejriwal hasn't committed to it. He's got an election. Maybe he's worried about his Muslim vote if he's seen with the Shiv Sena. Mamta Banerjee, who has otherwise met Uddhav Thackeray, she's not committed yet. Except for MK, the Gandhi family has not committed even though they are part of the alliance. The left doesn't want to be seen close to the Thackerays. What kind of a opposition unity are we then going to see in Maharashtra? Do you concede at the end of the day that it's one thing to forge this Maha Agadhi, it's another to take it forward?
Rajdeep, many things has happened in the politics in the past. Certainly, the developments in Karnataka, one must remember what sort of politics went on. And so I want this government, all the constituents, once they should pledge before the people, at least for 2 years, they will not ventilate their ideas in public, whatever differences they are having, and they will run the government, because maximum number, the farmers, those who committed suicide in country, highest top post position is the Maharashtra in last 5 years. More than 15,000 farmers have committed suicide in Maharashtra in the BJP's rule. And for that, I say, please assure the people, you say Maha Agadhi and whatever name you say, please convince the people and give a commitment at least for 2 years. Number two, as far as this government is concerned, I don't know, there should be no point of jubilation for the BJP. Modi hai to mumkin hai. Once again it has been seen, the Modi hai to harana mumkin hai. That is going to happen. And the third point, I want to say, all right, there are many, you see, issues with Shiv Sena has said many things about the minorities, their misconception or conceptions. They were saying it, Urdu is a language of partition. They might have said the cricket pitch has to be covered. But you see one thing, Aaditya Thackeray contests the election, and after Marathi, his name in the flexi board is an Urdu. After winning, he goes somewhere where everybody doesn't want to go. All these developments are taking place because a new sort of politics is taking place. And I hope the Shiv Sena will not issue any issue. And I say, once again, there is no need of all political parties to go. They should decide. And as far as that, some agent provocateurs, those who have made a government for this 40 hours, they should be kept away from the whole scenario. That's my point.
You know, but
Otherwise,
the fact is,
they
one
don't
minute,
need to get a credibility.
Mr.
Otherwise, the very
Anjan,
first day,
you know, it's very
they will lose
interesting the CPI giving, you know, messages to the Shiv Sena,
Yes.
what it should do, what it should not do. And the left wants to stay away, and they've stayed away from the Thackerays over the years. But let me bring you in, Sudhinder Kulkarni. You've tracked Maharashtra and national politics for years. Is this really, as you've written today in an article, really some kind of a watershed moment? Is that what we are seeing? Or is this another false dawn? There are so many contradictions that are going to start hitting this alliance, from grabbing portfolios to key ideological issues. Do you really see this as a workable arrangement?
Rajdeep, is this a watershed moment? Is it a turning point? Most certainly it is. You know, as the two political maps that you showed, they are a visual proof of the change that is taking place and how non-BJP parties are occupying at least the state level political space in India. Nalin Kohli, the BJP spokesperson, is right that in the same 2-year period, past 2 years, something very important happened, and that is the return of the BJP to power at the center with a renewed and a bigger mandate. That cannot be overlooked at all. It only goes to show that at the national level, there is no alternative to the BJP and to Modi yet. At the same time, the states are doing something very interesting. We have seen Maharashtra slipping away from the BJP, and who had imagined even a couple of months ago that the Congress and the Shiv Sena would come together? Unthinkable has happened. And this, I think, is only the beginning of opposition unity and opposition politics getting accelerated in the
No, but based on what? No, but Sudhindra Kulkarni, can you build, just a minute, Sudhindra Kulkarni, just a minute, just press a pause button. Are you telling me you can build opposition unity on one simple anti-Modism? Is anti-Modism or anti-Shahism, I'm not even using the word anti-BJPism, the basis to carve out opposition unity in this country?
No, not at all. If anti-BJPism or anti-Modi or anti-Amit Shah is the only focus and the only agenda of trying to bring non-BJP parties together, it will not work at all, it will not succeed. This unity and this alternative politics has to be based on giving an alternative vision and an alternative plan and a set of policies that address the real pressing issues before the nation, whether they are economic slowdown, the problems of farmers, unemployment, many other issues, and of course stopping the misuse of democratic institutions that we have seen so brazenly being done. Now the opposition has to come out with a very new vision, and that is the challenge. And if they succeed in this challenge, the process of change will get accelerated. But if they don't do that, if they only make it personality focused, then it will be yet another lost opportunity.
You know, that is the fear, Pawan Kheda of the Congress, who now joins us, that is being expressed by people in Maharashtra who even supported this Maha Agadhi, saying it's all very well to come together, form this government, stop the so-called juggernaut of Modi Shah, but at the end of the day, now you've got to govern. And what are we seeing in 24 hours? The usual fight is going on, we are told, over portfolios, who will get the wet portfolios. We are also seeing many leaders not willing to share a platform with the Thackeray's at the swearing in. What does it suggest? That this is a very, very loose coalition. This is a coalition formed on very much on quicksand. Do you agree? Where's the vision? Beyond keeping out Modi Shah.
Rajdeep, two assembly elections took place. Two assembly elections took place simultaneously, Haryana and Maharashtra.
Yes.
How many days did Haryana take to form a cabinet? 22. Is there a common minimum program in place? None. Common minimum program in the case of Maharashtra is in place even before the swearing in takes place. I mean, less than 24 hours since the Honorable Supreme Court undid whatever was mischievously done, and you expect us to be ready with every list, and you expect us to hold a press conference, everybody together discussing portfolios. Sorry, that's not the way it's done. So let's compare the two scenarios. There are two parties in Haryana, Dushyant ji and Khattar ji. 22 days, no CMP. That's power sharing. What we are doing is sharing of responsibilities. It does take time, and I'm glad it's taking time, because for us to have a durable and sustainable kind of an alliance, we need to have a framework in place. We need to put the right people in for the right job.
Tell me though, Pawan Kheda, we are already being told that Sonia Gandhi is reluctant to attend the swearing in. Rahul Gandhi almost certainly won't. The Congress is one of the three pillars of this alliance, and yet your top two leaders, or certainly Mrs. Gandhi is your president, Rahul Gandhi was your president till the other day, are reluctant to share a platform with the Thackeray's. In a sense, is that secular communal divide still alive? That there is a section in the Congress which still sees the Shiv Sena as a party that they don't really want to do business with, or really don't want to be seen in public with, rather.
From the time when the left and the right both came together, from the time when the left and the right both came together to support Vishwanath Pratap Singh, before that, after that, this narrative kept sneaking in, communal, secular divide. I'm sorry, if there is a framework in place in the name of common minimum program,
this is not the narrative which will govern our governance, which will guide our governance for the next 5 years in Maharashtra. Let the Panna Pramukhs of national media in Delhi try this, but we won't let it happen. Number two, Mr. Sudhindra Kulkarni was very right. Let it not be personality based. Why are you insisting on making it personality based? Is Mrs. Gandhi going? Is Rahul Gandhi going? I think the question should be, what do you have in your CMP for the farmers? What are you doing for the traders who are hit by the GST? What are your plans for the unemployed youth of Maharashtra? What about women's safety? I think these are the issues which we should be debating when a government is being formed, instead of who is attending, who is not attending, why is he not attending, who will get what portfolio. I'm sorry, these are irrelevant issues.
Okay, you know, it's interesting that you're describing the so-called anti-Congress media now as Panna Pramukhs. You're calling them virtually Panna Pramukhs, which is that's a new description, a new word that you've gone and given the so-called anti-Congress national media. But respond, Nalin Kohli, to the larger point. I think Pawan Kheda is trying to suggest that at least there's an effort being made to create a common minimum.
I will exit.
No, you can. I still would request you once again, Pawan Kheda. Listen.
Rajdeep, with your apologies, I'll exit now.
No, you made your point. It's unfortunate that the Congress doesn't want to get into a debate.
Being a part of the debate.
Okay, you don't want to. I can't stop.
I always love to listen to Nalin Kohli. I will definitely listen to him, but off the camera and away from the debate. Thank you.
Okay, that's the Congress party's position. They seem to believe they will not get into debates with the BJP. But Nalin Kohli, let's listen to Praful Patel for a moment. Told of this is to announce the so-called deal, the power sharing deal. The nature of the power sharing deal is likely, we are told, to be given some kind of shape. How many people will be sworn in? We'll go back to those pictures in a moment. But Nalin, you know, Nalin Kohli, the Congress NCP at the end of the day has, in a way, structured a common minimum program. You tied up with Ajit Pawar only without any common minimum program except common power program. You wanted power. So, you know, today when I asked the Congress spokesperson, they are saying we have a common minimum program. The BJP has a common power program. How do you respond?
Let them come out with it, because, you know, the logical thing which I mentioned earlier on also is that the inherent contradictions between the Congress and the Shiv Sena are very, very stark. The NCP is playing the role of a matchmaker, if I may put it like that, in terms of, you know, bringing it together. And Mr. Pawar, as a senior political person, Supriya also has been seen very clearly in TV and, you know, clearly been at it. So I think what is that the NCP has played this role importantly. But the fact that when you are reporting, we don't know whether Mrs. Gandhi or Mr. Rahul Gandhi or others will attend the swearing in or not. But sharing a stage with the Thackeray family, with the Shiv Sena, with the known positions, for example, that Mr. Thackeray was among the first to say.
I'm just going to cut back to Praful Patel. I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir.
माननीय शरद पवार जी, माननीय अहमद पटेल जी, मल्लिकार्जुन खरगे जी आणि तिन्ही पक्षाचे ज्येष्ठ नेत्यांची आज बैठक पार पडली.
There's been a meeting of all the leaders of all the three major parties
मंत्रिमंडळाच्या विषयी
to decide on the question of the new government.
निर्णय जे होते, तिन्ही पक्षामध्ये मंत्रिमंडळात किती सदस्य असतील,
how many members from each party will be in the government,
बाकीचेही जे काही येणाऱ्या काळामध्ये जे काही नियुक्त्या असतात,
and whatever
corporation असतात,
appointments have to be made in the weeks ahead for Vidhan Parishad, etc.
appointments जे असतात, त्या सर्व बाबतीत अंतिम चर्चा आज तिन्ही
This was the final discussion between the three parties has been completed.
उद्याच्या मंत्रिमंडळाच्या आणि मुख्यमंत्रीची शपथ संध्याकाळी होणार आहे.
Tomorrow the chief minister's oath taking
सर्व
will be taken.
एकमताने सहमती झालेली
And there is a
आहे.
consensus over how this
आता
government
उद्या
formation should take place.
साधारण मुख्यमंत्रीसह
Tomorrow, along with the
काही
Chief Minister.
त्याच्यात फायनल एक आज रात्री होईल. एक किंवा दोन प्रत्येक पक्षाचे मंत्री
So there will be only.
उद्या शपथ घेतील.
So along with the Chief Minister, one or two individuals from each party
विधानसभेच्या सत्र
will take swearing in.
ठरावासाठी बोलवावं लागेल आणि बाकीची जे काही
So therefore.
कारवाई आहे ते करून ते झाल्यावर कारण राज्यपाल महोदयांनी
So there you have Praful Patel giving us a sense of what is the shape this new government is likely to take. Tomorrow there will be the swearing in of the Chief Minister and one or two members of each of the three major allies, the Congress, NCP and the Shiv Sena. That is what Sahil Joshi also was reporting a short while ago. Okay, so we've got a sense of the shape that the government is likely to take there from Praful Patel. Nalin Kohli, I'm sorry I interrupted you. The question was that it's all very well to look at the opposition and say, look, they're full of contradictions, they'll collapse. But why don't you at least concede that anti-Modism or anti-BJPism is now becoming a glue that could make this Maharashtra model, if it starts working, maybe work in other states as well. Does that trouble you or not? It could be Delhi tomorrow, it could be Jharkhand, it could be in Bihar, it could be in Bengal.
Anti-Modiism may be a glue as you are describing it, or anti-BJPism,
yes,
to bring together very disparate political forces. But it certainly cannot be an agenda for governance. It certainly cannot be an agenda for a common minimum program. And it certainly can not be an agenda of positivity in any sense. So, I mean, if they wish to keep that as their agenda, they are entitled to. Why would we complain about it? I think if anything else, it might perhaps help the Modi factor even more. At one level, it will just bring out the differences between the two agendas. There's Prime Minister Modi working on an agenda of change. It's not incremental change. It's about, for example, poverty eradication.
No, but that, that is where these are all very fine words. The events of the last few days have shown that agenda has been blurred by brazen power politics. To that extent, this so-called Modi as this Vikas Purush, the Vikas Purush at the end of the day and his so-called Chanakya have been exposed for being power grabbers, power at all costs.
So I'll give you an answer straight on that. No, Rajdeep, I'll disagree with that conclusively because this is the agenda that brought back Prime Minister Modi as the Prime Minister for a second consecutive term with a bigger mandate. So therefore not. You are now comparing apples with oranges. They are different. That's a state election. It never was fought in Mr. Modi's leadership. He was not projected as the Chief Minister. It was an alliance projected with Devendra Fadnavis as the Chief Minister, an alliance between the Shiv Sena and the BJP. And let's not forget, that alliance was elected with a majority to rule. Now, if the alliance partner, the Shiv Sena, walks out, how is that a failure under anything of Prime Minister Modi or the BJP? That's, let us put it like this, the display of a character by our alliance partner. Now that they have gone ahead and formed the government, and tomorrow he'll be sworn in, Mr. Uddhav Thackeray, they have to now justify that they made this change away from the BJP, who has been their alliance partner and whom voters voted for. Whether this change is correct or not.
Let me bring in Sudhindra Kulkarni. Sudhindra Kulkarni, you are listening to Nalin Kohli. Do you believe that the opposition, therefore, in a way needs to tread very carefully? The proof of the pudding is going to be in the quality of governance they give. The skeptics are saying this is an alliance which will once again collapse under its contradictions, and once again therefore the BJP, it will be advantage BJP like it was in Karnataka. Will Maharashtra go the Karnataka way, or is Maharashtra going to be different?
Rajdeep, it is quite evident that three disparate parties have come together to form government in Maharashtra. But in a country as diverse as India, in a multi-party governance system as in India, it is only natural that such disparate elements are forced to come together from time to time. it's not for the first time it has happened.
But can they provide
When
good governance?
Atal Bihari Vajpayee
Can they provide
formed the
good
government
governance?
in 1998?
No, but
how many
Uddhav Thackeray is not Atal
Yes,
Bihari
good-
Vajpayee, Sudhindra Kulkarni. Uddhav
good
Thackeray is not,
governance
may not be
depends
Atal
on
Bihari
whether-
Vajpayee.
You see, you know, Atal Bihari Vajpayee gave a mantra for good governance, and that is coalition dharma. When disparate parties come together to form a coalition, they have to follow the canons, the principles of coalition dharma. The common minimum program has to be sincerely adhered to. Whatever is there in letter and spirit, we have to see whether this happens in Maharashtra or not. But the point is that the BJP cannot say that these are disparate parties coming together, because the BJP itself under Vajpayee ji brought not 3 but 24 parties together and established that many different parties can come together and give a stable government. And the same was also demonstrated by the UPA led by the Congress. For 10 years, India had a UPA government with so many parties coming together, and many of these parties were in fact opposed to each other. For example, the Congress and the DMK. DMK was in fact suspected for its role in Rajiv Gandhi's assassination.
Right.
Yet they came together and formed a government. Now, this is only natural in a diverse nation like India with so many social diversities, political diversities, and democracy becomes mature when dissimilar elements come together.
Let me leave it there.
Cooperate with each other and establish a relationship of mutual trust. And that's the test of leadership of Uddhav Thackeray, of Sharad Pawar, and also the Congress leaders in Maharashtra.
I have to stop you there because we are getting more pictures. Aditya Thackeray, that's another story we've broken here, has come to 10 Janpad to invite Sonia Gandhi. So Aditya Thackeray actually coming to 10 Janpad to invite Sonia Gandhi to form a government. More breaking news that the NCP has said that they haven't yet decided who their deputy chief minister candidate will be. There's been a buzz that it will be Ajit Pawar. So that's the speculation. Those are the images coming in at the moment. We'll wait and see if Sonia Gandhi accepts Aditya Thackeray's invitation to attend the swearing in of the new government. Ajit Pawar there, you can see, will he be the deputy chief minister? Question marks over that as well. Let's leave it there, gentlemen, because I think we've got a sense of what really are going to be the challenges that this new government will face. Atul Anjan, Sudhindra Kulkarni, Nalin Kohli, I appreciate your joining me this evening. Let's look at my take. This has been a week like no other in Maharashtra politics. While the final act is likely to be played out tomorrow with Uddhav Thackeray being sworn in as chief minister, this isn't the end of the Maha battle. Yes, the events of this week have shown up the limits of the Modi-Shah Fadnavis Troika's adventurism and punctured a deep hole in their aura of invincibility. But make no mistake, the BJP leadership will be back on the political chessboard soon enough. While the opposition celebrates a rare victory, it would be premature to suggest that the Maharashtra model will be replicated elsewhere. Frankly, there are far too many contradictions and individual ambitions to expect a three-party alliance government to run smoothly. Uddhav Thackeray in particular has no administrative experience, and it would be tempting to believe that Sharad Pawar will be the remote control. On the other hand, every challenge provides a new opportunity. If the Uddhav-led government can prove the skeptics wrong and give Maharashtra much-needed good governance, this experiment could provide a pointer to anti-BJPism as a political glue in other states too. For now, though, the Maha Agadhi has a simple task before it. Focus for God's sake now on the acute agrarian